vintage haul from the flea market. Well, if you've been keeping up with me, you probably know I've had a hard time with jewelry lately, not finding very much. But today, oh boy, I found a whole lot. So I'm excited to show you my jewelry, and I got a few other interesting things too. So I will get started. Let's start with this little piece. This is a little 1930s brass filigree brooch with rhinestones. It looks like it's from Czechoslovakia, but it doesn't have a label on it, but it probably is. And I paid $3 for that. And I got this agate necklace. Probably a mid-century piece that has a barrel clasp. And I bought that for $3. And I got this little brooch. This is probably a mid-century piece. Well, in fact, I'm sure it is. And the maker is Dodds, D-O-D-D-S, which is on the back on the leaf there. That's not a brand I'm familiar with, and I haven't looked it up yet, but it's a very nicely made piece. And that was $1.50. And then I also got this little coral brooch. And this is a pre-1955 one, and it's in really nice condition. Usually these are so cruded up when you get them. But that was also $1.50. I guess I'll go ahead and show you this because it's so odd. I have never seen anything quite like this in my life. It's like a handmade macrame charm or fetish necklace. It's very long. It has all these different things attached to it. It has a Winchester bullet casing, some mother of pearl buttons, various glass and ceramic beads, some little metal charms, like here's a little 6-shooter, and there's some crosses. There's a little Native American little bird. I don't think these silver things are silver. I think there is some real turquoise here. Yeah, I think these little nuggets right here are turquoise. It's very long. Even if you double it, you can still slip it on over your head. It makes a nice noise. I was just fascinated with it, and I paid $25 for it because I've never seen anything like it. And usually, when I've never seen something, I have to buy it. So we'll find out if I can make a profit on that. I got this Edwardian, I guess, brass brooch with the little flowers and little colored stones, which, yeah, I think those are all original. They're little cabochons in different colors. And that was, I want to say $6. And this is quite a beauty. Look how big this puppy is. This is gold-filled sterling silver with the faux topaz. This is probably 1940s, and I paid $8, which is a pretty good price for that much silver. And it is signed, again, another maker I'm not familiar with. It is so tiny. It says LS Company. You're not going to be able to see it, but there's a tiny little diamond-shaped cartouche right there. I haven't looked that up yet, but reasonably certain that is a 1940s piece. There's another sterling silver. This one is kind of an Art Nouveau. It's probably early 20th century. It's quite heavy. It's not as flimsy as this type of brooch often is. It's really thick, and it can be a pin or a pendant. And I paid $8 for that. I got some Hickok cufflinks that they show some duck hunters in really nice condition, and I paid $2 for those. A turquoise pendant that probably for once I bought some turquoise that is not Native American. At least the style does not suggest such a thing. It is signed. It's like an S inside a something, like a horseshoe or something. I don't know what it is. But it's nice. I think I paid $10 for that. I got these adorable earrings, which I'm going to have a really hard time parting with these. They are little frogs and little malachite balls, and they're sterling silver, and I paid $5 for those. I may have to keep these and wear them for a while. I love frogs. When I was a little girl, I used to collect frogs, like real ones and fake ones. This is another nice Native American turquoise bracelet, and I paid $20 for that. And this is I think that's probably quartz, really pretty sterling silver pendant with flowers, and a nice long silver chain. The chain is a good quality chain, and I did pay $20 for that. It's quite a bit actually, but I'm just such a sucker. When I see metal work like this that's just so nicely done, I just almost can't resist it. Original price on it was $30, so I guess I did okay. This is a pretty cool piece. This is an Arthur Pepper piece. You'll often see it marked ART. It's a mid-century. Some of the Arthur Pepper pieces can go for quite a lot, and this looks like a good one. It's in super nice, clean condition, and I think probably I can get $65 or $75 for that. I paid $10 for it. Got this little locket, which the lady who sold it to me said she didn't think it was old, and I'm not sure. This style of celluloid, like a faux coral, is kind of older, I think, like at least mid-century, and the metal work on this is kind of intricate, so I'm going to have to do some more research on that. But I paid $5 for it, so even if it's not very old, that's okay. And it has the shortest chain in the entire world. Look at this chain. If I put it on myself, it's a choker. So I'm not sure. I don't know. I may replace the chain on that. And then this was kind of a bummer. I paid $8 for this, and it is a charm bracelet with glass charms, and I thought it was vintage, but it's not. I have discovered, well, I didn't even see, it had this little hang tag hiding, and I just didn't see it when I bought it. And it is French General is the brand, which you can't find much of it, but what it is this lady started making jewelry for one of the big jewelry companies, and then she set out on her own, and she used originally antique charms, and she started this store where people could come in and pick out the charms they wanted and build their own bracelet, kind of like Build-A-Bear, only for charm bracelets. And then she started selling kits where you could, pick out the bracelet you want, buy the kit, and the kits are still for sale. The company is still around, and the kits are like $40. And the company's only been around since the early 2000s. So, but I still think it's absolutely gorgeous. So I'm gonna, try to get at least $25 for it, just because it's really nice. I think I would wear it before I would sell it for too little. And another charm bracelet. I did pay for $10 for this. This is a genuinely old one, and it's got real stones in it. I think I can shine this up just a little bit because it's pretty dull. I really don't know how old this is, but it's kind of cool. I got 3 turquoise rings. This one is really interesting, big chunk of turquoise and a couple of other, there's a little piece of coral and a little piece of mother of pearl and another little bit of coral kind of in a mosaic. It's a man's ring. It's really big and it's really heavy. Paid 20 for that. I will probably shine that up a bit. And this, I also paid 20 for this. This is a really old Native American with a huge hunk of, I think it's turquoise. Not sure. It's an odd looking stone. But it's big. Yeah. And it's not signed or anything. It's old. Yeah. But I think I'm going to shine that up a little bit and we'll see. And then I got this one. And this one was $5. And I don't know whether this is Native American or not. It's not really a typical Native American style, but then it kind of is because it has the sawtooth bezel and the turquoise. I don't know. I got a couple of watches. First time I found any decent watches in a while. This is a very nice Bulova. Art Deco style. I'm thinking 1940s maybe. I will be able to figure that out, I think. You can usually look inside a Bulova, find a number, and look it up. Although the watch is running. I kind of hate to open them up when they're running. You don't want to mess anything up. And this one is marked Westfield, which I think is an offshoot of Bulova. So this might be a Bulova as well. And it's also running. Got this turtle necklace. It is hand-carved bone. And I'm guessing, given the color of it, it's pretty old. And these are some kind of natural beads. Doesn't have a clasp, it goes on, slips on over your head. And that was $5. Did I tell you how much the watches were? They were 15 a piece. I got a couple of jade fish charms. I just had a fish charm last video. And those were $2 a piece. And that is all of the jewelry. And let me show you what else I got. Just a few things. Got this very old Art Nouveau box. I think this is, well, look at the bottom. That is some old felt. And it's nice, it's cedar lined, and it came with these holy cards, which were for Requiem Mass for someone named Alphonsine, who died in 1964. And there's 3 of the cards in there. I'll have to put those in some ephemera lot someday. But it's got a little oxidation right there, but that's a really neat old box. It was $5. And I got this box, which is from Belgium. It's marked on the bottom there. And I think that I know the maker of this particular type of, it's not porcelain, it's just pottery. But it is all hand painted. I like the spiderweb design. And I sold a plate by this same company. And I found a box online that was just almost identical to this, that had this same kind of imprint on the bottom, but it also had a back stamp of the company. And this looks like maybe it had a back stamp, but it just didn't show up or something right there. Anyway, and I've forgotten the name of the company, but that's pretty cool. I paid $5 for that. And one more box. Couldn't resist this. 1930s green Art Deco little box. When I picked it up, I thought it was celluloid, but the bottom is marked DuPont Lucite. And you probably won't be able to read that, but it's pretty discolored, and I may or may not be able to clean that up, but how cute is that? That was $6. Ugh. let's see, one more little box. It's a tiny little cloisonne brass pillbox, which is, the lid keeps getting stuck on it. Oh, there we go. The inside is really kind of grody. There's the inside. I paid $5 for that. May have overpaid, but it's cute. I usually sell pillboxes. People are always looking for an elegant little box for their purse. I found a paperweight. I haven't found a paperweight in a while. This is Kerry glass from Ireland, and I in fact sold one almost exactly like this. I think I sold it for, I want to say 28 or 38, but I think maybe I can sell this for a little more than that. I paid 10 for it. It's in very nice condition. This adorable brass elephant. He's hollow. His tusks aren't very pointy, but they don't look broken. He's got his trunk up. That's good for good luck. Just the look of this elephant, I think he's pretty old. He might be from the 1920s. And I paid $5 for him. And going along with the theme of metal animals, we have this cute copper cat doorstop. May or may not be a reproduction. Probably is a reproduction, but that's okay. He was only $7 and he is solid copper. It's very heavy. And it has a really cute Victorian look to him. I got this nice inlaid wood, like a pencil box or some kind of long skinny box. It's very nicely finished on the inside without any stains or anything. It's got the nice little inlaid. Is that inlaid or painted? It might be painted. It might be inlaid. I don't know. I'll have to look closer with a magnifying glass, but cute. It was $5. And got another box. This was also $5. Pretty nice little jewelry box with a guy on a horse and a soldier. There's the inside. It's also nice and clean. Might be cedar lined. This was a music box. However, it doesn't work. It's seized up. I've seen these labels before. I think it might be a mid-century type piece. But nice inlay work. $5, did I tell you that? And then this frame, which I absolutely love. Look at the beautiful, beautiful metal work on that. The back is sad. There's the back of it. It doesn't have any way to hang or sit. You could use it as a tray on your dresser and put a couple of perfume bottles on it. And I think what I might do is just put some really pretty paper. It does have glass, and I could put some pretty paper in there and use it as a tray. Or I may see what I can do about, sometimes I can create an easel on the back of these using cardboard, and it's not very elegant, but it works. Okay, got a couple of old military pieces. I think these are military. I need to do a little more research on them, but these are gaiters that you wear around your ankles. They're, I think, possibly World War I era. I didn't find a whole lot. Well, I didn't find any exactly like them. But I have a pair of them now. And I paid $15 for the pair, and I'm thinking I can maybe get $45, $55 at least for them. And then this, it's pretty distressed, but this is part of a horse's bridle, and pretty sure this is World War I cavalry. It's got the copper rosette there, And this would have gone, like the horse's ears go here, and his throat, this goes into the throat, and then there would have been more parts to the bridle, but it's part of a bridle. It's pretty distressed, but it does have the 2 copper rosettes. And I paid $5 for that, and hard to know what I can sell that for. Maybe $45. And then lastly, I have a few framed textiles to show you. This is look at the back of this. That's old. This is a really nicely done needlepoint and petty point of a mill. I really like the earthy colors on this. And that was $4. And then these are little framed bits of old Chinese textiles. And these were $2 a piece. Really have no earthly idea what I can sell these for. Looks like the frames are not particularly old, but I think that the textiles are. Now that one looks quite old because it's all mildewed, but maybe it's just mildewed and not really that old. I may replace this cardboard because it's really just disgusting. It looks like there's a little bit of, not sure if that's on the glass or on the, I think the textile does have a little bit of water stain on it. But anyway, it was $2. And then this last is a really nice embroidered silk Chinese little wall hanging, or you put it on a tabletop. It's framed. Oh, I guess it goes this way. Framed, and that was also $2. And there's Muffin. I didn't let her downstairs this time. I'm so sorry. But, well, I'll see if I can take a video of her and add it on, just so you can see her. Okay, thanks for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And these items are or soon will be for sale in my Etsy shop at vintagedazz.etsy.com. Any that have already sold by the time I edit this video, I try and put the prices that they sold for. So if you don't see a price, it means it's probably still for sale. And if you can't find it, it may mean I haven't listed it for whatever reason. So just let me know if you're interested. And all of my contact information and where I sell these things are in the description below. And yeah, that's it. So thanks. Have a great day. Bye. Here. Uh-oh. Oh, there she is. Oh, I think this may have adjusted badly. No, it's okay. Okay. All right. Here's my little girl. Here's my little girl. Yeah. You did ask to come downstairs, didn't you? Yeah. Oh, she's purring. This cat has the quietest purr of any cat I've ever had. If you want to know if she's purring, you have to put your hand on her throat. Oh, she is. Yeah. There's a good girl. Hmm? Oh, you are so camera shy.